studied that in class 9. That is the importance of prerequisite or pre-knowledge from the lower classes. What you studied. So now class 9th you studied 1 mole of any substance. For example, if you take hydrogen, what is the molar mass of hydrogen? Anybody can tell me? Hydrogen molecule, molar mass of hydrogen molecule 2 into 1, which is equal to what? 2 grams. 2. So if we take 2 grams of hydrogen, how many molecules will be there? Shruti, how many molecules will be there? It contains Avogadro number of molecules. Yes or no? That is what we have been studied. So if we take 2 grams of hydrogen contains Avogadro number of particles. That is what? Which is equals to what? We can say 1 mole. Is it yes or no, guys?
1 mole.
Yes, that is. Now if we take same way, 1 mole of any gas, 1 mole of any gas, understand, occupies 22.4 liters volume. What is that? 22.4 liters volume. 1 mole of any substance you take, 1 mole of any gas, 1 mole of any gas if you take, at what temperatures? At STP. What do you mean by STP, guys? What do you mean by STP?
Standard temperature pressure.
At STP, any gas will occupy 22.4 liters of volume. So now, for example, let me take example, hydrogen. So what is the hydrogen molar mass? Tell me, hydrogen molar mass. 2 into 1, which is equal to 2 grams. So if you take a 2 grams of hydrogen, it will occupy how much volume? It will occupy 22.4 liters of volume. Do you understand, everybody? That is what. For example, oxygen molecule. Tell me, Maunesh, oxygen molecule 2 into 16, which is equals to what? 32 grams. So if we take 32 grams of oxygen, it will occupy how much volume, guys? It will occupy how much volume? It is also occupy how much? 22.4
22.4 liter volume.
Standard temperature and pressure. Clear? Everybody? At STP, standard temperature and pressure. In future, you will get NTP also. What do you mean by NTP? Natural temperature and pressure. Okay, sorry, normal. Not natural, normal temperature and pressure. Okay, guys? So both are not same. This is standard. It is standard. This is normal. Okay. So we can use standard only. STP we can say. At STP, any gas, understand, will occupy how many volumes, guys? Only how much volume? 22.4
liter volume.
That is what we can say. Understand? If it is a mass, we used to call it as what? If it is a mass, we are called as molar mass. Is it yes or no, guys? Please respond. So molar mass of any substance, which is equals to what? 1 mole. Molar mass of any substance is equals to 1 mole. So now here, if it is a mass, we are taking as a mole, molar mass. If it is a volume, then what we used to call? It is called as what? What we used to call? Molar volume. What we used to call?
Molar volume.
Molar volume. Clear, everybody? So I can say now 1 mole of any substance which is equals to Avogadro number which is equals to what? Molar mass. Is it yes or no, guys? Same way, 1 mole of any substance which is equals to Avogadro number. This is for what? Only for gases. Understand? Avogadro number which is equals to what, guys? Molar volume. So, molar volume. So what is the volume that is only used to called as, what is that? 22.4 liters.
4 liter volume.
Gas at STP, always it will occupy 22.4 liters volume. Is it clear? It is very, very important. Adarshan, Rohit, Tamil Selvan, any doubt anyone ask me, this is the most important one. So kindly all of you should learn. If you have doubt, you can ask me. So 1 mole of any substance will occupy only how much? Any gas will occupy 22.4 liters. At where? At standard temperature pressure. Yeah. That is what we used to say, STP, standard temperature and pressure. So kindly please all of you remember. So this is what all the significance of balanced chemical equation. Any doubt? Please respond, everyone. Any doubt, Pradosh? Mahalakshmi, Manya and Samaya? That is
No, sir.
points everyone should remember, because for general and NDSC also volume gas, it will be very, very important. So this is what you have to note it down. So this is all about the significance. So when you are having advantage, we are also having disadvantage also. Yes or no? Yes, please respond. So that is what we can say. So as we know the significance of balanced equation. So now just I written balanced equation. H2 plus O2 will gives you what? Shakti? 2H2. Is it yes or no, guys? 2H2 plus O2 will give you 2H2O. Now, if I just given this equation, then still so many problems will be there. That is what, sir, what is this problem, sir? Almost the equation is balanced, correct, sir? But that is what till 9th class it is accepted, but class 10th it will come. That is what, how to make the chemical equation more informative. So why we should make, I will say you. Now, that is what limitations of chemical equations we will study now. Okay, what is, brothers? Understand? What is that?
Limitations of.
So what is the limitations means? Limitations means what? Limitations means disadvantages. Understand? So if I write only chemical equation, balanced chemical equation, still I have some problems. That is what we'll discuss now. For example, you see, Pradosh don't know the given hydrogen is a gaseous state. So he kept in his hand. Is it possible to react? Is it possible to react? Is it possible to react? Gas will escape from his hands, correct? Gases always need to keep in open container or closed container.
Close the container.
Yeah. Yes, very good. Now, is it the balanced chemical equation giving you any information about the physical state? Please respond, Mukesh. Yes?
No, sir.
That is so very, very important one. So that is what the limitations of chemical reactions will study. Now also either the reaction, for example, this reaction is taking place with the help of what? Heat or electricity or sunlight. What it is? Nothing we are getting the information from this equation. Yes or no, guys? It is balanced. Yes, I am satisfied. But suppose the product which you are getting, what is the product state here? Basically, it is what it is? Liquid state, correct or not? Suppose if you don't know the liquid is coming, then is it possible to, we don't know, correct, we cannot store. If it is a solid, it cannot go anywhere. But if liquid means it will start flowing. If it is a gas means it will escape into the atmosphere. So is it a disadvantage or not? Please, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what is the called as physical state? What is the limitations of chemical reactions? The first point is physical state. What is that, guys? Physical state. So why mean next class we'll study how to make the chemical equation more informative. By the time you'll understand each point you should run. That is the reason I'm teaching limitations of chemical equation. Physical state. So the physical state of reactants, physical state of products cannot be known by chemical equation. Can you able to find it? If I have given balanced chemical equation, can you able to find which is gas, which is solid, which is liquid, and which is it is exothermic reaction or endothermic reaction? We cannot find it. Yes or no, Adarshan? Yes, change in temperature. I taught you two types of equations. Ruti, what is that? Change in temperature, two equations. One is increasing temperature. What we used to call?
Exothermic, endothermic.
Yeah, temperature is releases. After the reaction, temperature rises. What we used to call? Exothermic reaction. If the temperature is absorbed, then it is called as endothermic reaction. So, by writing the balanced chemical equation, we will never get any kind of information. First one is regarding physical state. Understand? No, it cannot be known by understanding the state, the physical state. Physical state, please write. Physical state of reactants and products cannot be known. Cannot be known. That is the first thing. Second one, as I told you, what is that? Change, energy change. Energy change means what? Shruti, can you say? Mani and Samaya, Aswita, energy change means what? Either it is energy is absorbing, heat is absorbing, or heat is releasing. Means either it is exothermic or endothermic. We cannot get it. Yes or no, guys? Yes, please respond. Not provide information. Not provide information About what? Information about the change in energy. About the energy change or change in energy. Dylan, have you understand, Dylan? So now energy change means two equations, increasing energy, decreasing energy. That is what temperature we can say. What is that, guys? Exothermic or is
Endothermic.
understand? Exothermic means what? Rise in temperature. Endothermic means what? Fall in temperature. Means exothermic heat will release, endothermic heat will absorb. That is what it will be. Clear, guys? Yes? Please respond. Now, third one is reaction conditions. What is that? Reaction conditions. Now, I will explain you with an example, guys. For example, let me take formation of ammonia. Can you tell me anybody formation of ammonia? Ammonia means what is the formula? Pradosh? NH3, ammonia. Yes or no? NH3 will give you what? Nitrogen plus hydrogen will give you NH3. So this is what? Formation of ammonia reaction. What is that? Formation of ammonia. Do you understand?
Ammonia reaction.
Now, for example, Tamil Selvan is having nitrogen and let me take Pradosh is having hydrogen gas. So now it is forming ammonia. Is it directly will form, guys? No, it will not form at the normal temperature. Why means I will say you. This is the most important equation. So if you want to form the ammonia with the help of nitrogen and hydrogen, we need a temperature is about 400 degrees Celsius. How much it is needed? How much it is needed? 400 yes, and pressure is
400 degrees Celsius.
200 atms. What is the pressure required? What is the pressure required? 200 atmospheric pressure.
200 atm.
If I simply write ammonia plus hydrogen, nitrogen plus hydrogen will give you ammonia. Is it, are you getting the any kind of reaction conditions? This is only called as conditions. Pressure and temperature. Temperature and pressure is only called as conditions. If I'll give you the balanced equation, are you getting any information? Are you getting any information? Please respond. Yes, that is. So that is what reaction conditions. No information about what, guys, is given about the temperature and pressure. What is that? Temperature and pressure conditions. That is the third point. Next, last point. The fourth point. Fourth point, for example, see, with the example I will explain. Seventh class, how many of you studied seventh class? Anybody is left directly came to ninth class? Have you studied seventh class? Please respond. Yes, yes. Please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, you can see. Now, for example, let me take, I will take the reaction of FeSO4 plus copper will give you, next, let me take, now copper sulfate plus Fe. So now you can see here, if I write the equation here, will come, products is FeSO4 plus copper will come. So here what will come, guys? You tell me. It will come what? CuSO4 plus Fe will come. But notice it, in these two equations, one equation is wrong. That is what feasibility we can say. Means in these two equations, one equation only it is possible. One another equation it won't be possible. It won't be existent. What is that equation? Anybody can guess? First or second equation? Yes? No. Yeah,
First one, sir.
I will teach you that. Remember, first equation it is not possible. Why means? Iron is more reactive than copper. So copper cannot fight with iron to form copper sulfate plus iron. But copper is less reactive than iron, so that iron can replace the copper and it will form iron sulfate plus copper. Do you understand? Elmukil, sorry, Elmukil is not there. Monish? Yes or no? That is what. So 90% people, this equation also, they will say it is the equation is correct. Why? Because they don't know whether it will be reaction takes place or not. That is what we used to call as, what we used to call, Pradosh? Feasibility. What we used to call? Feasibility. So feasibility means no information about about feasibility whether the reaction is carried out or not. Understand, Pradosh? Reaction is possible or not. That is the problem. Clear? Chitradurga, I will explain you again. That is what. Princy, can you understand, Princy? So nothing. If we'll take here, once you people don't know about the metal activity series, that is what I'm saying. Class 8, I think you studied, but you may forget. So if you'll notice it here iron is in compound state, copper is in atom, like normal atom states. And here, copper is in compound state and iron is in free state. So if you notice it, basically, iron and copper, understand, iron is more reactive than copper. So when iron is in compound state, copper cannot replace the iron and it cannot form copper sulfate and iron separately. Do you understand, everyone? But when the copper is in compound state, iron can react with that and it can kick the copper separate and it can form the compound called as FeSO4. Understand, Durga? That is what I am saying. So, no feasible information, either the reaction will carried out or not, we cannot get the information, understanding, in the balanced chemical equation. For example, exam they will give you FeSO4 plus Cu will give you, they will give you directly to make you confused. CuSO4 plus Fe. So they will ask you to balance. They will ask you to balance and they will say, so you people will say, yes, it is already balanced, but they will say what, they will give you strike and they will give you 0 mark. Why they will give you 0 mark? Can you tell me? Why you can give you 0 mark? Because you say, yes, it is already balanced equation, but this reaction not possible. This reaction is what? Not possible. Because, why? Because iron is more reactive than copper. Clear, guys? Then only you'll get the mark. Any doubt? Anybody? Clear? Yeah, it is not.
Yes, sir.
That is what. So sometimes in exam, already balanced equations they will give you. So that is why don't try to make it again balanced. So always follow our conditions which I taught you already. That is what I want to suggest you. Next, feasibility over. Next, fifth property is speed of reaction. What is that, guys? Speed of reaction. For example, take some reactions will take place very faster. Some reactions will take place very slower. For example, if you burn the methane gas, what is the formula of methane, Maitrayan? Formula of methane is CH4. Understand? If you burn the methane, because it is a natural gas, CNG, compressed natural gas, combustion reaction or burning reaction is very faster. Understanding? Very fast. Understand, like petrol, how it will catch fire. Suppose it will take wood, it will take more time to catch the fire. So, if I write the balanced chemical equation, is it any information are you getting? Either the reaction is taking place very fast or very slow? Any doubt, anyone? Yes, please respond.
No, sir.
Yeah, that is. So, that is only ways to called as speed of reaction. So, balanced chemical reaction, no information about the understanding. We cannot predict the rate of reaction. The speed of reaction is only ways to called as rate of reaction. What is to call, guys? Rate of reaction means whether the reaction is fast or slow. So no information will get from the balanced chemical equation. Clear? Please respond. Any doubt? So these are the 5 limitations of a balanced chemical equation. So which is what? So now for this, we have to do some kind of so now we have a problem. We have to rectify it or not? Everybody tell me. We have to rectify it or not? Please respond.
Yes,
So that is what. So these are all the problems we have. So these are all the problems one by one we have to provide the solution or not. If it is energy state, what is the physical state, what is the energy state, what is the reaction condition, what is the feasibility, what is the speed of reaction. These are all the things we need to make it or not. These are all the problems for us. So we have to use it or not. Yes, that is. So is only called as how make the equation more informative to rectify the problems of this solutions for this all the problems. That is what the next concept will study. That is only how to make the chemical equation more informative. More informative. Why, guys? Can you tell me? Why it is? Because it will represent physical state, it will represent energy state, next it will represent reaction conditions. Then it is all the limitations we can find the problem or not, we can rectify the solutions or not. Yes, that is what we can say. Now, for example, if I'll say water, formation of water, you tell me the example, hydrogen plus oxygen. So we'll give you what, guys? H2. Clear, guys? Now, balance. What is the hydrogen state? Anybody? Gaseous state. Next, oxygen state, gaseous state. And condition of water. What is that state? Liquid state. Clear, guys? Yes or no? So we can expect. So physical state is mentioned. So we can come to know which is in gaseous state, which is in solid state, which is in liquid state. So according to that, we will use the different containers. Yes or no, guys? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
The first thing. So this is what I'm mentioning, the physical state. So this is what, how to make the equation more informative. The first point is what? Physical state. What is that? Physical state. So the next one is what? Energy. Yes or no? That one by one I will teach you. So, and you have to remember how to make the chemical equation. Everything I will say you in the next class. So let it be. With this I will stop. So you all continue and you all come and meet me afternoon session for offline. You all, I'm expecting to come. We'll meet there. Thank you everybody. Bye. We'll continue here from tomorrow morning. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir.